Let me start. So the last class recording audio file got crashed. The audio is not coming. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
Also, the nodes that actually contains a Linux than the AWS that we discussed, basically. So,
Mhm.
No, no, it's there. I just said after Linux it is there. EC2 is
is it?
AWS. Would you like to refresh? I
Oh,
just
yeah.
said.
Okay, I'll check that because I checked yesterday evening.
Yeah, maybe he
Here,
added later.
yeah.
Yes,
So
he
here it
added
is there.
later.
Yeah,
I will also have to go through, but yeah, maybe. Yeah,
yeah. So here I already added steps. If you open these notes, you'll be able to see how each step, like step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, and some information about the cloud. Like
Okay, okay.
yesterday we
Sorry,
have discussed,
yeah,
right?
I didn't see this one
Hmm.
yesterday. So, yeah, it's there
Right,
now. Yeah.
right, right. So who manages which layer? The AWS, PaaS, and SaaS. They have offering the three cloud models, right? Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. So what infrastructure as a service and what platform as a service, what software as a service we will discuss, and the region and availability zones that we have discussed yesterday. Maybe it's good point to start with the cloud and then we'll go. So yesterday we have see how to create an EC2 instance. Hopefully I'll also going to move that nodes from another space to this new space because I've already kept multiple nodes, so I have to move in this notion. I'll move that into this space. You can able to probably see after this class. But let me teach you that yesterday we had an interface view from the Prasad sir and as well Tharun sir. But let's today we'll do on my cloud account. My cloud account got resolved. The issue was resolved, and I'm able to log in. And the good thing is AWS is automated everything with the AWS DevOps agent and query agent. So they are running multiple the queue agents actually. So it got resolved because of the agent only. I created ticket, I did a lot of things, so it just reactivated my account. So for you also, if any issues is there, might be you start chatting with the AWS agent, which will be very helpful. Fine. So coming to our point, let me increase my screen. Yeah. So AWS cloud and networking. So we need to learn about this both things. If you ask me, so why are you saying that and networking? Because the first thing we have to learn about the networking only. Okay. So yesterday we have discussing about the region and all, right. Okay, let's say this is my data center. Okay. This is my data center. Let me take the real one only. Data center. So this is my data center. So AWS is created a multiple data center like this in each region. So example, they have created two here and two here, one here and one here, like this. So let's say this is one country, USA, this is Canada, Canada Central, and this is Tokyo or Ohio. Okay. So let's say different countries. Now let me move like this. Example, I'm telling you just consider these four countries of these four boxes. Okay. And these are all regions. These are all regions. So all these are connected to the one common application, which is nothing but console application. This is console application. I call it as AWS console. All these are connected. All these are connected to my console. Means I'm able to do managing of these data centers from the user point of view, the customer user point of view. What is the interface? Where is the interface to me? The interface is this console. So if I come here and create a server, so it is automatically go and create the server in this region. So if I come here as a user, I'm a user sitting here. I don't know why it's not. I'm a user. Okay. So I want to create one server. I just want to create one server into the AWS. I'll just come and fill. This is a one server like yesterday Tharun sir has filled all the information, right? Server name, the tag, which operating system he want, the single server he want or two, three servers he want, key pair and the network. So everything has filled. Then he said that go and create. So when click on go and create, that means launch button, automatically AWS is running some backend automation in order to create the server from their data center. From their data center, they are creating this EC2 instance. Yes, they are creating. There's a lot of automation between. So we don't know. There is no public information. They are doing Ansible or they are doing any other automation tools in backend. We don't know. Yes, surely there will be an Ansible. Okay, but so they are giving this automation in just a fraction of seconds. It is going and creating a right server in your right region in the right availability zone. Okay, now there is a question and the confusion. What is the difference between region and the availability zone? So this is region. Okay, so let me right side. Okay, I'll just duplicate now. Now just understand. So this is my region. Which region, sir? This one. This one is the, if example you take it as an India, Mumbai region. So every region like Mumbai, AWS given, even same with Azure, same with GCP. We'll come to that point the same similar way. So Azure also doing the same, GCP also doing the same. They given a code to one region, which is AP South. AP means not Andhra Pradesh, AP means Asia Pacific. Okay. South hyphen one. So that means it is Mumbai. When you say hyphen two, that means that is in Hyderabad. Two regions. Now let's say now I have AP South 1. Okay. This ID is represent Mumbai region. Mumbai means are they kept their data centers in the Mumbai? There is no public information of this data center. There is no coordinates are published. So you'll not get it. Okay. What are this inside this? Okay. Inside these are availability zones. These are availability zone. AZ-1, AZ, AZ-2 and AZ-3. That means availability zone 1, data center 1, availability zone 2, data center 2, availability zone 3, data center 3. I'm again telling that you cannot directly call availability zone as a data center. Yes, or indirectly you can call it. Why I'm not giving this 100% sure on this word means we don't know. They're not said. But when you see over the picture, so you can understand the network structure and everything. Availability zone is nothing but a data center. But within that availability zone, what they are doing, we don't know. Okay, we need to deep dive. So there, maybe they are having sub data centers. So how they are maintaining these fault domains and all, we don't know. Okay. So, but at the user side, they're giving all the options to us. Okay, fault domains and rack servers, everything. So they're showing to us, just we need to create the server over there. Okay, we are creating. Fine. So this is availability zone 1, availability zone 2, availability zone 3. In some regions, there are 6. Okay, like this, there are 6. Why 6, sir? Because it's a tropical area where snow will be more. So there is also your data transfer is very important. So accordingly, they have designed the backup purpose, availability purpose. Some regions are having 6 also. But now if you see, let's take an example of Mumbai or Hyderabad. I have AZ1, AZ2, AZ3. So in this region, so region is a logical boundary. What? Region is a logical boundary. Region is a just a logical boundary. This region is combining the real data centers. This region is combining real data centers, and in between in between of these two data centers in between of these two data centers and in between of these two data centers there is a full mesh connectivity. Means all the data centers will be connected. So when all the data centers are connected, are they going to be in a, see, I cannot give you the right distance between this, but surely they maintain a distance between these data centers, maybe 10 kilometers, 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, we don't know. That must be in the Mumbai region only. See, why I am telling is whenever you plan for DR, DC or data center kind of a concept, why we plan it? First case, when your area is getting earthquake or maybe environmental hazards like floods or maybe uh, any issues happen because of the environment, so automatically your data centers will be crashes. So maybe your building got collapsed because of something, a reason, maybe fire accident happened, right? Your data center is completely gone. So how do you make another backup? Example, you got earthquake, how much radius you will get? 50 kilometers, 10 kilometers, hardly 5 kilometers. Maybe a flood, okay, too much rain came and a flood. How long it will be? 100 kilometers, 50 kilometers, right? And within the 50 radius of your data center got affected, in the 50 kilometers only, if you're keeping 3 data centers, that means entire region is down, right? That means entire region is down. So they should maintain. So any hazard happen or any flood or earthquake happen, it is having certain blast area only, right? The radius. The blast radius may be a 5 kilometers. So within the 5 kilometers, if AZ1 is there, still people can use AZ2. So there will be no effect to your server because your AWS engineer or maybe your cloud engineer created three servers. Created three servers. One is AZ1, one is AZ2, and one is AZ3. Three servers he created in three availability zones. And in three availability zones, you are running application. You are running your application. Okay. So this server is here, this server is here, and this server is here. So if one of the server got affected, then other two servers are giving you service to your user. That is what high availability concept. What, sir? High availability and disaster recovery kind of thing. So this is about regions and availability zones. Is everyone clear, sir? Any questions here?
I have one doubt.
Please.
We can AWS will allow us to choose this availability zone, or
Right.
it would be as an automatically.
No, no, no. You have to select. Maybe your requirement is one server. Go for a one server, one availability zone. Your requirement is two servers. Still, you can go for a one availability zone. But for a standard process or high availability thumb rule, you can create two servers in two availability zones.
Okay.
Okay. So this is about region and as well as this. Now let's say my console. This is my console, right? Now I'll go to my console. Okay. So this is my console. Give your coding agent. No, fine. Okay. So this is my console if you see. And I'm in which region? I'm in this region which is Mumbai region, and I have all the regions here you can see. And each region is having a code. Okay. A code it is having. And availability zones, you can check all the availability zones also here. So manage local zones right now enabled. Okay, fine. Let me AWS regions and AZ's map. So this is a globe now. Okay. Now if you, where's our India? Right here you can see. This is Hyderabad. Okay. If you click on it here, you can see it's launched in 2022 having three availability zones. 1, 2, 3. And if I go to Mumbai, I have three availability zones launched in 2016. Okay. Similar way, if you go here and there, so here it is Hong Kong. Okay. You can see China. Here you can see Pacific. And here you can see Osaka. So like this across your globe, you can see here wherever these data centers are hosted. Europe, Ireland. Okay. Here, London. So like this. You can see all this in a graphical manner here, and these are here. I'm selecting. Right now I'm in the Mumbai region. Right now I'm in the Mumbai region. So as I said, we wanted to create any server. Yeah, we'll create EC2. Why they are calling EC2? Why they are calling EC2? As I said, first this is a server, a bare metal server, which is having CPU and the memory, which is nothing but CPU memory things will be here, right? CPU and also memory. Okay, nothing but storage, block storage. What? Block storage. On top of it, we will put operating system, right? Here is our operating system. On top of it, we'll keep our application. We know this is an application. Now the question comes here. This is a server. This is a server. They're saying that, okay, instantly you can create server and instantly you can delete the server. So they're saying that instance. Okay, that's good. But before the instance, why they have added EC2? EC2 means, I said right, sir, what the server will having compute process, right? Memory things. So having compute process. So if this server, example, this is my compute processor. Okay. This server is how much? 8 GB. For an example, you take 8 GB, like your mobile. So in your mobile, you are running multiple applications. You're running Instagram, WhatsApp, and maybe a gaming applications or many applications you are running. So when you bought your phone, when you buy a new phone, your phone is having 8 GB RAM and maybe a 8 GB RAM and 64 GB storage. Will that be the same after you bought a phone and when you open? So will 8 GB and 64 GB is the same? You are able to use as it is? Are you able to use as it is this storage, this configurations? No. Your
No.
iOS or Android system, iOS or Android system will take at least 2 GB from your RAM. From your this one, it will be going to take almost all 10 GB. So you are only using after minus, that means 6 GB you are using. In 6 GB, if you installed 10 applications or 8 applications, done. Your RAM is enough, sufficient for it. If over applications you are running, more process creating and more loading happen, what happen? Your mobile stop working. It will hung, right? It will get into the hung state. Now your server also same. When you're having 8 GB, and you're running an application, and this application is doing writing things, write operations it is doing. It's the process PIDs are running continuously. Okay. And you might be storing all the logs, or you might be storing some of the files in the server itself. So when it is going like that, your CPU and memory is almost going to full. So when it is full, in your mobile case, what you'll do, sir, you will add an extra memory card to it, right? You'll add an extra memory card to it. But what about the server? You need to add an extra EBS. You need to add an extra EBS, block storage. Okay. So this could be 3 GB or 5 GB. This could be 5 GB. That means you are attaching this computing support to your server, nothing but you are elasting this computing, right, sir? Elast means what? Your rubber. We have rubber. It will elast when you apply the force and drag it along, and when you also release that force, it will come back to the actual stage. Okay, you can dismantle it. However, you will having your server. So you are doing elasting things. E, C, which is what you're doing, C, computing, and where you're doing on the cloud. That's why EC2 instance. Okay. So this is the and reason behind they kept EC2 instance means, and it's nothing but a server ultimately. It's nothing but a server. So to this server, whenever I create, let's say this is my server. So I do have my laptop. Okay. I do have my laptop. I do have my laptop. As I said, I'll be going to connect to it via an SSH port number, which is 22, which is again a shell. Okay. So I will be creating two keys. Okay. One key is public key. Yeah, that's the problem. Key pair logo. Okay. One is public key and one is private key. One is here and one is with me. So this is private, which is .pem only. Yesterday we seen. So with that only I can able to connect to this server now. Okay, let's go quickly to AWS console. Here you can see this is my EC2 instance page, and here I would like to launch instance. Instances left side here and right side here launch instance. You need to give a name. Now I would like to give a name Linux VM, and which one you want to select, Amazon Linux or Ubuntu. Do practice on Ubuntu. Okay, do practice on Ubuntu, and then come to the instance type. You just select T3 micro and key pair. So which key pair you want to use? I just want to use this AIOps user. Okay. And then network settings. So this is where VPC and subnets to be there. And coming to auto assigning public IP, if you enable disable, if you disable it, we won't come. Okay. If you disable it, you cannot able to access it. You should enable it only. And security group, do allow of this. It will create a new security group. 8 GB storage, fine. Keep it as this is none. We'll go and see user data also, but now no need. Just number of servers is one, launch instance. My instance got launched. Click on this. You see it's running and initializing. See, it is always need to show 2 by 2, 1 by 1, 3 by 2. Sorry, 3 by 3. That means it is a health state. It representing the health state of the server. Okay, that means operating, booting process properly done, server creation is properly done, like first level, second level, third level, like that. It will represent that status check. Click on this. You see in the down all this information. It is under which VPC, which instance type, and public IP, private IP, and everything here. Okay, and networking, storage, tags. Here you need to give the tags. Like yesterday, as I said, manage tag, add tag. You need to use as Gen AI team. Save it. Okay. If you come like this. Fine. I would like to connect. Go here, connect. Now here you have options you can see. So here the options are 4 options. In your organization, we will connect through this, not to this. Okay, few organizations you can still maintain this and this also, but you're not recommended. But still, I see most of the organizations are also using this. A mid-level or startup-based companies will do this, but it need to be a pass to the security. I don't know why they are enabling. Even though enabling, there is no issue. So EC2 instance connect on the browser side. So it will be using the public IP. It will be using the public IP. Session manager means your AWS is giving an agent to connect inside this server. Just a minute. Yeah, where we the SSM. It's a session manager. So this one AWS will give you this option to log in directly into your server securely without exposing to the public side. SSH client that you can use. Okay, SSH client that you can use. Copy this command, and just come to your terminal. In my downloads, it is there. Like yesterday, Sir did, right? Similar way, downloads already my key pair is there. Do Control C, enter. It's asking yes. Now I have connected to this AWS. You can see 172.31.32.157, which is my private IP. Which is my private IP. Okay. Now, this is my Ubuntu server. This is my Ubuntu server. I just wanted to see some commands like how we will do on a regular basis. Some basic commands are enough. Example, every time you need to do sudo su. Whenever you do this, su user is a super admin user. You will get into the root access. You'll get into the root access. Okay, in some organizations, in your servers, you will be not allowed. That's again user management. Okay, you will be adding into a group. Into a group, you will be having certain permissions. Those permissions given commands only you can able to execute. Even in your organizations, you cannot able to run this sudo su also sometimes. Okay, so why you will restricted because of to protecting the servers and the configurations. But most of the times on AWS side, you're a cloud engineer or AI, ML, Gen AI, whatever. If you're having a access to the servers, you must have this root permissions also. It's recommended to have. Okay, who am I? When you ask, I'm a root user right now. I'm a root user. So here, do I have any files? Alice. Again, what is the difference between Windows and what is the difference between this Linux? That means Linux is give you the interface. There is no GUI. It's completely CLI. Okay. Command line interface. Command line interface. GUI, which is graphical user interface. Okay. So reason to select T3 micro, yes, because it is free tier eligible instance, that's why we are taking. And less money, my account is pay as you go account, but still, I don't need big instance type. For now, for the practice purpose, T2, T3 is enough to me. So according to your use case, you can take it, sir. For our practice thing, it's okay. This is the CLI and GUI. Okay. Now, when I go to this is CLI, shell. Similar way, I can also go to instances, launch instances. Can I call Windows? Okay. And I'll just go browse. I'll just select Windows 1. Here you can see. Have Microsoft Windows, which is 2025 base. Select Windows Server I have selected now. Okay. And T3 only I'll going to take. I'll take the same user, AIOps user. Okay. I'll use existing security group here because previously I have created, right? Previously I created, right? I'll just use the last one only, which is this one it is created. Okay. And Windows needed 30 GB right now. Windows needed 30 GB right now. And if you just come down, launch instance, just launch the instance. Okay. And succeeded. View all instances. Have two Linux and Windows. Okay. Two are running right now. Initializing. If I click on Windows, I need to connect. How you have to connect? You have to connect through the RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol. Remote Desktop Protocol. Okay. So this protocol, I need to connect through a remote desktop file. You see, I need to download this file. I need to download this file. So when you download this file, You open this file, automatically it is asked like this. Okay, I understand. Open it. When you open it, it asks like this. You want to connect. Unknown remote connection. Okay, connect. So it is saying that it is not accepting. Why? Because port number not. So my EC2 instance, I'll go to this EC2 instances again. I'll select this. I'll come to security groups. In the security groups, if you see, I have only in the inbound rules, I've only I've only kept 22 and 80. Okay. I need to edit this. So I need to click on this launch wizard security group here. Go here, select this one, and here you're able to see inbound rules. Here you're able to see edit inbound rules. Okay. Here, edit inbound rules. And now you need to add rule what? RDP. Which rule? RDP. 3389 is a port number. When you add, automatically it come. Now custom means I need to keep anywhere. I need to keep my IP. So custom means, sir, if you are having your office IP address, give it here. Corporate address. Or you wanted to from the any other source group to be configured here, you configure here. Or you want to configure from anywhere, configure here. Or you want only from your laptop, then give a single IP address. For now, I want from anywhere. Just save the rule. Okay, just save the rule. Now I again come and I'll run this. Okay, when I run this, it's asking connect and it's asking password. You can see it is asking password. I don't have a password now. Let me go to instances, select this, connect this, RDB. Here you can see get password. You need to get password. In the get password here, you need to upload the file or you need to copy paste that. So when I go to my downloads and search AIOps, here you can see AIOps user PIM. Open this. Key came automatically. Decrypt it. So this is my key. This is my key. And I open this. I'll just paste here that key and OK. So when you do OK, it asks this yes. Now it is going to open a window like this. A window like this. Let me expand then. This is graphical user interface. Uh, now, oh my God. I think most of you connecting to your remote desktop client to your client side. I think you must know means might be you are from TCS or uh, this company is HCL, Capgemini, Cognizant. So you are the engineer and you will work for the client. That's Cognizant client or a this HCL client, right? The client who is in a USA client. So to them, how you are connecting from your laptop. From your laptop, you will connect to the remote desktop only. You will be having one tool, okay, like Cisco and all, and you will connect to that file, and then it will launch. In most of the cases, people will use Citrix, right? You launch it, When you launch it, a window will open like this. This is your computer. In your actual computer, you're not working. In this computer, you will work actually. Right, sir? So this is how most of the times engineers will work. Okay, now here I can see, so this is the Windows system I have launched, and Windows system also is server. I can also install an application here. I can install an application similar way into my Linux server also. Similar way I can also install an application in my Windows server also. Sir, in Windows how you will install? But why not? Previous projects are all the installing inside the Windows only. How? With IIS, Internet of Service. Anyone know, sir? I see still most of the engineers are actually a .NET background who is having the background or developers, and now they are asking developers to work on this rack systems, AI agent things, and all. But their applications are Microsoft .NET things. Their applications are deployed where? In Windows Server. But how come they're going to? So they need to know about this also, Internet of Information Service. Yes, Avin sir, yes, it is IIS. With IIS only, we will able to do this. Okay, here the server configurations also will be there when you, it's too slow. Server manager, when you open the server manager, you can install all the required things, whatever you want, like IIS and all in it, and then you can configure. It's loading bit low. Let me go to the our Linux server. Now this is the two ways to launch two servers. Two ways to launch two servers. For your every Linux server, you will be having a package manager. apt yum like this. Okay. So application package managers for the servers, I wanted to, whenever you log in into a server, you need to do apt update. But make sure you do in your practice only, in your local cloud practice only. Don't do in the production servers. Mark my words. Don't forget this. Don't do on the production servers. If you got an access, don't do apt update. Don't do apt upgrade. You're not allowed because packages versions can be updated. That is not recommended. That's why we'll block the access. But if you have the access, don't do this. Application will break. Okay. There are certain packages only people will do. Still, those projects are there in the market. Still, there's a support team is there in the market, and the company service-based companies. Still, engineers are working on it, doing a manual patchings to the server. Manually, everything is manual. They're still not updating. Why? I don't know why. They can update with single AI agent, but no, the project scope is like that. They are like that. If they disturb, project may go down. So they won't disturb it. They'll continue with the support team people. By hiring an engineers, they'll run like that. At most of the cases, these companies go to the colleges and they hire the students, right? They are the victims for these projects. Yeah. Okay, for now we are doing upgrade. It will update and it will upgrade. That means it just update within the server and it just going to download the new upgrades from its Ubuntu managed repository. Okay. Managed repository in the sense AWS is already maintaining the package managers for all the servers. So whenever you run this update and upgrade, these things are going to download from the package managers only. Repositories will be there. So since it is having connection, public connection, so it can download. So you can see all these are getting update. All these are getting updating. Let me run this. Still loading. See in the dashboard, click on dashboard, configure roles, features, other servers to manage, create server group. Sir, here there's a concept called ADDS, Active Directory Domain Service, and that became at the cloud side Active Directory on the Azure AD, and that became now Entra ID. Okay, names are changed. Previously, there is a tree, branch, and what else? Windows systems was very popular 10 years back. All these ATM systems and all, they used to connect backbone network with this network only. I not surely remember. Yeah. So if you install IaaS, okay, add roles and features. When you click on this, it will give you an option of installation type. Next, user-based desktop service only. Next, next. Here you will get web IIS. This one. Add feature. Next. When you go here, uh, things will come automatically. Next, install. So when you do install in your file explorer,
Rajini, why the time is showing 4:52? Is it different country or different
yes,
region?
yes, it's a
Really?
diff. Yeah, the server
Please,
time
please.
is different. You need to set
Okay,
it.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, got it. Thank you.
So here, this PC and Windows C, if you go to init pub, you need to see here www dot something like that, the directories. Then init pub users program for yes, init pub only. After your installation, you will able to see that. So IIS is enabled, then you are able to see that and you can deploy. Okay. So you can able to see IIS also service. You have to create application pool. Inside the application pool, you need to create a website domain, and then you have to route that with a path, and then you can able to expose with this Windows public IP. Application still works. Previously, how people are used to deploy this PHP applications. Same. Still this government applications, central government applications, and state government applications still running in a Windows only. They are all PHP actually. So they're still running like this, and that's why the websites are not so good and all. They have different security reasons, or might be they don't have a budget, they don't want to upgrade. I don't know. When US government and other governments are doing this kind of things, and US government is Azure and AWS has created a separate cloud systems for them in USA, and they are using all the systems they are using a private government cloud only. Why not our India will use? It's their product and they will have the separate one. Okay, it's taking some time, sir. Let me. It's got updated now. I just wanted to see the path where I am. Okay. PWD, present working directory. I want to see any files. LS, no files, means no files are created. Any long listing files, which is ls-l, showing that total is 0. Any hidden files, ls-a, Okay, so these are the hidden files right now. Okay, I want to see any human readable things. Okay, in human readable things, maybe I can give ls hyphen lh. Okay, similar way like this. First, I want to create a file, text file. How can I create?
That's common.
Touch command. Okay, touch and test.txt. We can say the file is created. Touch is a command that you can use to create a normal notepad file in your system. Fine. How can I open this file?
Vim.
Yes, there are three editors: VI, Vim, Nano. So I would say use Nano or VI. VI, Vim, same only. There's no much difference in it. Small changes only, but most of the functionality is same. VI and the file name text.txt. So when I click this VI, it will open an interface like this. Now here I can write welcome to, but no, it's not taking. What I need to do in my keyboard, I need to press I. Then only I'll get into the insert mode. After VI, open file, you need to press I, insert mode. Then welcome to MLOps, AIOps, and AI. Okay. AI agents, agentic class. Okay. Escape, shift colon, WQ, explanatory mark. So what I did, escape in your keyboard, in order to close that shift button plus this colon button. Okay, after you did escape, see again I'm doing escape button in your keyboard. You can execute parallelly with me, sir. Escape button, then shift colon button, WQ, write and quit. You give explanatory mark, enter. Okay, it will save that content inside. It will save the content inside. Now I wanted to see that content, whatever the content you have written inside. Do cat text.txt, cat. It will print here. You can see welcome to MLOps AIOps Gen AI agentic class. Okay. If I write something inside vi text.txt, and after this I want to add something like this. I don't want to save. Same, escape, shift colon, QA, quit. Don't write, quit from it. Exclamation mark. Quit. If you do cat text.txt, see that one is not saved here. Without entering into the file, how can I save? Okay. Without entering into the file, how can I write something inside? That is your home exercise, sir. Okay. Uh,
Double click it, then you have to grab.
sorry.
Double click it, then I'm sorry.
Yeah. So if you say answer, okay. If not say answer, then that will be homework. Cat, then text.txt. When I say cat double greater than, that means I am appending the things. Okay. Okay. Let's say my name only. And I wanted to close this. How? Control D in your keyboard. Control D. That's it. When you do cat text.txt, see it entered the new line under the existing one. It will also consider enter the space also. You can see. Now, what is the mean of this? Single arrow is appending. So if you give, sorry, double arrow you are giving, it's appending. What is a single arrow?
It will delete the text. It will insert the text and paste and Override.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll
override.
overwrite. It'll overwrite. It will
Override.
remove everything. Yeah.
Yes. Now if I do like this, so it will overwrite means it will remove the existing one. It will write the new one. Okay. This is the basic commands, ls things and all. Now I just want to create a directory. So directory mkdir make directory. Okay. I just wanted to give AWS ls. You can see the colored one is a directory. That means folder. The normal file name will be shown in a white color. If you create mkdir AWS, okay, Azure space GCP, do ls. You can able to see multiple directories also you can create. But in Windows it is not possible. At a time you can create only one. Okay. So here you can create like this. Now I just want to go inside this directory where I am in the current path, which is pwd present working directory /home/ubuntu. This is my current directory. I want to go into the another directory cd into AWS. cd into AWS. Now you are into the AWS. You can see you are into the AWS folder. Now give ls. No, nothing is there. Create touch and say a file called Gen AI. Gen AI, someone is calling. Wait. Okay. Where we are? Touch Gen AI. When you say txt, it's create. A file is already there. Okay. I want to exit from it. So cd dot means your current directory and another dot means you're going back. So when you say you came back, right? If I go to, if I wanted to create nested directory, what I'll do, mkdir AWS, sorry, p AWS slash, I want to create gen AI directory. So how can I see when I'm in the Ubuntu this path only? I want to see whether this was created or not. Okay, ls AWS, ls AWS. You can see inside the AWS folder, I have Gen AI folder and Gen AI text document. Okay, cd AWS, ls. See, same output. So this is the directory creation, entering into the directory, entering into the directory, and you just do ls. Fine. Now you wanted to move, rename, this kind of things. I have a file here. I wanted to move this text.txt into GCP folder, or I wanted to copy that. Copy CP, copy means CP. Which file? Text file, the source file, where the destination GCP. That's it. ls, the file still it will be here. If you go to GCP, still it will be here. Same content. Same content. Welcome. Okay. So then to different directory and file use ls-ldr. You can use that. It will give you the whole history of ls-ldr with your long list, time, and read and write permissions also. So when you do cd dot dot, you're going back, right? You're going back ls. Now what I want, do I have anything inside the Azure? Do I have anything inside the Azure? Okay. So inside the Azure, I don't have anything. I don't have anything inside the Azure. Now I wanted to move this file from here to Azure. How? MV. Move MV, a file text to Azure. That's it. It moved. When you do ls, the file is not there. When you do this one, it will be there. See? It will be there. Now you can do like this for easy understanding. Okay. It will be there. Fine. This is how you can move, copy the things. Okay. You want to rename the file. Okay. Same MV command you can use. But this time you should not use directory name. So there is a problem. Touch, I said test file. That's it. ls. Now test, I wanted to rename as LLM. How I'll use mv test new name LLM ls. Okay, it got renamed. Test got renamed. Okay, fine. Let's do LLM. Okay, LLM ops where LLMs train and fine tune and deploy the models into serving stacks like KF serve or VLLM. Okay, do this. When you do catch to the LLM, so this is the context you will get, right? Now, I just wanted to change that into the MLOps, that file name into the MLOps, ls. It got changed into MLOps. If I do cat MLOps, I still get the same thing. It got renamed. It got renamed. Okay. But if you use the directory name, now MLOps I wanted to rename with a directory name. It's not possible here because already GCP is a directory is there. Okay. MV when I say MLOps, okay, GCP I say, then it will move. It will move. It will not replace. So you should select that the name which is not there with your directory name. Then only it will rename it. That's the problem. Okay. So it will move. You should give a name which is not present as a directory name. Then the file can be taken. Or you need to give at least extension. Then the file can be taken. Okay. So this is the basic commands and every day that we can use for making directories, making the nested directories, cat files, creating VI, Vim and all. So advanced commands will be there. Okay. Advanced commands will be there, but still you need to practice these things. Okay. For example, I have this file. Okay. I just wanted to remove this file. Okay. I wanted to remove a folder or a file. RM and MLOps is fine. Gone. The file is removed, means deleted. I wanted to delete the folder. RM-R recursive and GCP. Gone. GCP file also gone. Sometimes you want a force. It will be not deleted because the Linux system sometimes wants to verify that you are running recursive commands. Okay. That means you wanted to forcefully delete it. In that case, you need to give rm-rf like that. You can read it from the document. Easy document I have already made. Let me go. Yeah. If you go to fundamentals, you just come this structure directory, sir. We are not into DevOps role. We don't need understanding purpose. Okay. Okay. You want file system fundamental things. What is root directory, lib directory, has been directory, dev directory, proc directory, mid directory. All this we don't need. Okay. If you have understanding, that's fine. But you can read it from the notes like home, root, etcd, var and all. So you see that mkdir, cd, print, cp, cat, all the basic commands I have given already. I'll still upload a complete command sheet with the neat and clean commands. You might go through it, sir. So if you are feeling like, sir, I'll just terminate this two servers, sir. I don't want. Let's become a 1 hour, right? So I just don't want. Okay, click this, click here, terminate the instances. Go to your killer coda. Okay, killer coda. Search killer coda. Click on it here. Log in and create your account. And here you can see, click on the playgrounds or examples. Click on the playgrounds. So come down. You have Ubuntu 24.04. Click on it. And here just start it and just move this left side. That's it. Your server is ready for 1 hour. 60 minutes you can use this server. Okay. But you cannot run sudosu kind of things here. Okay. Already you are a root. Now you can do pwd my okay, all kind of these things you can do. All commands you can do here. Okay, ls-la. Okay, you'll get all the files. You can practice here for 1 hour in the killer coda. You can practice for 1 hour in the killer coda. Like same touch, you create the file test.txt. All commands will be worked here. Okay, all commands, Linux commands will be worked here. Okay, if you're still feeling like, sir, I want to still cover Linux, I'll arrange a session with one of my student who is working already on the Linux. It will be more, right? He can pass more his working experiences. So if you feel like that, let me know. I'll arrange a session. So one more thing, this killer code has beauty. You can add multiple tabs. And our complete Docker Kubernetes things we are going to practice here on this platform, Killer Coda. Please create this account today, sir, and start practicing the Linux with the basic commands. Any questions as of now? Anything that newly you learned or boring? Everything, every comment is welcome, sir. Please.
Sir, I have
Interesting
one
as
doubt.
well.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
So we have for loops and everything, right? For loops and while loops as well in Linux. Do we have to practice them as well?
For loops and see, you are not doing any scripting, right? Here.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that much not required.
Not required. Why you wanted to write? Learn for loops in a Python. That will be useful.
Okay.
Not here. So for bash scripting kind of thing, if you want to print any numbers or you want to do any range or step values and all, you can use this for loops. But you're not doing any scripting, and the scripting can be done when you have a requirement. Example, I just wanted to automate. Just write a script and put it as a cron job. Run it. So you just need to have a knowledge, a basic knowledge in the Linux things. You're regularly not going to work right on the server side. Setting up a servers like a Linux administrator, Linux engineer, or a cloud engineer, network engineer. No, you are AI engineer. Making you an AI engineer, you need all this subject. I'm giving this all the subject as a foundational knowledge to you, so that when the platform came to you or when the problem come to you, you should able to deal with it, because you know all this foundational knowledge things. It's quite easy for you. Already know about all this about the Linux, then writing a for loop is a big challenge to you or what? No, right? Easy, you can
Uh,
able to write it. Yeah.
okay.
So are we not going to create any mount point in rest real time who take care of OS administration? Again, sir, we are not. I'm giving DevOps knowledge and cloud knowledge for how much you needed to understand. Mounting points. Yeah, I can create one EBS. I can give you how we can do mounting. It's a quite easy process with 7-step process. Do LSBLK, all these things, and then create one file system extension 4, and then mount with the FS tab. Once done, last place found you need to see. After that, you need to init the server restart, and it is a permanent or persistence kind of test you need to do, sir. Funny, sir. Why can't you take this class for me? How to do this mounting? So if you're having good steps with you or already
Sure.
doing this as you're working, take a class, sir. Just show up for 10 or 15 minutes. I can might be you
Yeah,
can you
sure.
have your AWS account, create that and do it. I can help you if you are stuck at any steps. Or maybe you can do a step document in the first and then show each step, sir. The same step on the file system, the latest file system takes, sir. Don't go for the old one. And also please explain that uh, why AWS is calling this XVDA and XV, some architecture is there, right? For file system, 4 file systems. That tells her. Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, Rajni, Sunil here.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? So, I was trying to create this instance
Mm-hmm.
today, but I have a doubt. Uh,
Okay.
I was trying, and yesterday as we were creating with Tarun, I
Mm.
saw the free tier eligible T3 micro. But
Mm-hmm.
when I was trying to do, I can only see T2 micro as free tier eligible. Does it change with respect to the region or
Yeah. Which region
how?
you have selected?
North Virginia.
No. Go for Mumbai. You can able to see three. T3 might be. Yes. It's changed according
Oh,
to the region.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And the thing is, from tomorrow, link is going to change. So please, who are not complete their payment, please complete, sir. And after a week of time, when we are entering into DevOps, so we would be having more practicals, less theory. Please set up your system, laptop or a monitor, quite easy. If you have a notebook, keep it with you, sir. And when we're creating GitHub accounts and all, please try to do the lab with me parallelly, because whatever I'm going to execute, I will give that from the GitHub as a shared. So you can all able to clone it or you can all able to download from the classroom and you need to run parallelly with me. So better to
Yeah,
practice in
thanks,
Mumbai region,
Rajni.
North Virginia may charge in dollars, I believe. No, no.
Rajni, one thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sai Kumar sir is saying that try to do in the Mumbai region and North Virginia maybe charge you in the dollars. It's not like if you go to North Virginia in dollars, it's coming in Mumbai means in rupees. No, sir. It's a same thing
Okay.
only. but it will convert the currency.
Yeah. Okay.
No, no, no. It's not like that. Please go on, Rohan sir.
There is me one thing like once I create the EC2
Mhm.
tomorrow, do I need to pause it? It will be running right after initializing. Shall I pause it or delete it? It can incur charging to me, right? There's just one thing I want to clear. If it keep on
If
running,
if you want to continue for two
delete.
days of practice, okay,
Okay.
and you don't want to create tomorrow new EC2 instance, pause it for
Mm-hmm.
today. That will not create much charge. It only charge you
Oh,
for your EBS, okay, but not
okay.
for the
Yes.
instance. Yeah, it's still charge. If you pause an instance and keeping for a 1 month, 2 month, 3 months, but still AWS will charge you on the EBS. EBS will be volume, right? It will create a volume to you.
Mm. Okay.
And internet gateway also attached to you. But internet gateway again, the traffic inbound things going on accordingly it will charge. So if you only wants to pause the instance for 1 or 2 days, pause it, sir. If you are planning to more, then delete it. Don't keep it in your personal
Okay.
account. Delete
Best
it.
practice is to delete it. I'll do
Yeah.
labs in front of you only. That will be very good. I know hands-on session, live
Yeah.
sessions, that will be good. Okay, just
Yes.
for tomorrow, I'll create and delete. Thank you for that.
Sure. Any questions? From next week, Monday onwards, we have to enter into GitHub, GitHub things, pipelines. So GitHub will take at least 2 days time. I need to pass good GitHub subject to you all. And since you are going to work in the companies, that is your regular work. Every day you do that operations. So we have to start from Monday, GitHub things, sir. Cool. So if no questions, I'm good and I can conclude this session for today. And we'll meet tomorrow at the same time, sir. And whoever not complete, just please complete your payment things, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night. Good
Bye.
day.
Thank you.